about enjoying play and playful things as adults? Hi, I'm Nancy, and I teach women how to reconnect with their lost creative spark, gain more energy in the process. So if you like that, you might want to follow me. So here's another comment about this whole subject of adults and play. And this person is basically saying, these are things that get in the way of time and enjoyment of play as adults: work, family, other obligations. And I first of all want to be crystal clear that I am not at all saying that those things are not important. Obligations, we call obligations for a reason. We need to take care of them, or, for ourselves and for others. But the important thing, I think, here is not just the time. And Lord knows time is difficult for a lot of people. That's why I suggest 5 minutes, especially when you're getting started, because sometimes that's all you can handle at one time when you haven't done something for a long time. But also 5 minutes is usually pretty easy to fit into your schedule. But enjoyment can be really hard, and this is where the culture sneaks back in. America is kind of unique in terms of Western culture in that we ended up with the Puritans. The Europeans kicked them out and they came here, and they brought their culture of work ethic and the elect, and the sign of being among the elect was basically you had more toys than everybody else. And so it came to be that your whole sense of worth was tied to what you have because it was a sign of God's approval. Now, the Puritans have been gone since about 1740, but because they kind of founded white culture in America, their beliefs remain at the fundamental level of our culture, even if we don't recognize them, practice them, or believe in them. They are in the air around us to the point where we don't notice them. So it can be really, really easy for your sense of worth to be tied to how hard you work and how much money you make. And if that's the case, it can be really, really hard to let go enough to play and to enjoy it. And this is part of why I'm saying we have a lot of adults who don't feel comfortable just plain playing unless they have the excuse of a handy kid, and sometimes not even then, because our culture has programmed us so strongly that playing is only for kids, that adults aren't allowed to play. Never mind that there are multiple studies proving that play is really good for adults. This is the power of culture. And this is why I'm saying we need to change this belief. We need to stop saying that play is only for kids and do it ourselves.